With the new stimulus plan in the works, we wanted to speak with someone who benefited from the last one. Operation Hope in Chicago was very excited to speak with us, and they praised the Paycheck Protection Program, saying it kept them going through the crisis. Brian, thanks so much for coming on. It's great to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
And Brian, I know Operation Hope, you're very grateful recipients of the Paycheck Protection Program grant. Before we get into that, why don't you give us an idea of what Operation Hope does?
Perfect. Yes, I'd be more than happy to. So Operation Hope was founded after the Rodney King riots in 1992. And our mission is really to drive financial inclusion and empowerment in low to moderate income communities. And we do that through several different channels. We offer credit and money management for adults. We also have a small business entrepreneurship program and a home ownership program, along with our disaster preparedness, which we partner with Red Cross and FEMA. So we have multiple different channels of how we can invest in our communities so that we can get credit scores up and individuals participating in the banking system and allow them to grow their financial wealth and financial independence.
I think it's awesome. You know, I always say that if the broader community had a good, solid understanding of financials and economics, I feel the whole place could be much more harmonious and great place. Can you give us an example of a typical type of person you might help?
Yeah, so a lot of the people we help are very distrusting of the financial system. They may have been burned by a bad experience, or they just might not be in a household that really thought about their finances. A lot of our clients, what we say, really didn't get the memo on how banking works, how their credit score works, how they could use that to get a lower interest credit card, how they could purchase their first home or open a small business. You know, all of those factors really improve the community, not only that individual. So, you know, if you get a community where the average credit score is 700, you're going to see less crime. You're going to see more involvement from the community. So it's really a community uplift project that starts with one person at a time.
That's awesome. And how did the PPP program help you guys?
The PPP program was phenomenal. You know, as we started navigating through COVID-19, we had to shut down all of our physical locations where our clients come to see us. As a nonprofit, we were really nervous and uncertain as to what the future would hold. After you've learned a little bit about our services, the last thing we wanted to do was to have to lay off, reduce our employment size, or furlough employees, because the communities really needed us during that time. And they continue to need us during this time as they navigate through COVID-19's impacts on the economy. So we were able to maintain full staffing. We were able to bridge that gap until we could get better on get our feet more grounded in what the new normal would look like. So we were able to bridge that gap so we could identify all of our solutions that we would have opportunities to put in place to continue the great services we provide in the community.
I'm delighted to hear it. And how are the prospects for you looking forward, do you feel?
We're very fortunate that a lot of our partners, our financial institution partners, government partners, have really stepped up and kind of seen that Operation Hope's mission for the last 26 years is more important than ever. You know, we not only have the economic crisis, we've got social unrest, and we believe the solutions we provide will address both of those issues. So a lot of our financial partners have stepped up and given a specific COVID-19 funding. So we're on much more solid ground. Of course, you know, we play this day by day as a nonprofit and take nothing for granted.
Yeah, well, I think you guys are offering an awesome service to the community, Brian, and I'm so glad that the program was able to help you guys through the difficult times. Thanks so much for coming on.
Thank you.